Talk about a Christmas miracle.
Hello. Ah, there's the woman of the hour.
Dr. Winchester.
Dr. W.
It's so good to see
Been
you.
too long. I'm gonna grab some eggnog. Do you guys want some?
Thank you, Dawn. That'd be lovely.
That'd be great. Thanks. I'm so glad you came.
Of course. Seems like it was just yesterday that you were my star intern, putting all those other students to shame, and now look at you.
Oh, well, I learned from the best.
Your dad would be so proud of you.
I don't know. Hospital administrator's a long way off from chief medical officer.
Well, he didn't get there overnight. When's your last shift in the ER?
Technically, it's today. My boyfriend is going to be very happy that I got my nights free.
These hours can take a toll on relationships. My wife was thrilled when I left the ER, and she's even more thrilled now that I'm retiring.
Wait, you are? Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you. I finally found a buyer for my practice. So I'm leaving tomorrow to meet up with Mrs. Winchester and the kids for a sunny Christmas in Palm Springs.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers. Thank you.
Dawn.
Now, I know it is your party, but don't you have to get going pretty soon?
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that Mrs. Solis's labs came back all right.
Dr. Spencer is taking care of Mrs. Solis. She's in good hands. Doc, did you forget to teach her what change of shift is for?
He's got a point, Allie. And speaking of getting going, I should go pack for my trip. It's nice to see you both.
Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
You take good care.
Enjoy Palm Springs.
Okay, now I'm really late. Hi. I am so sorry I'm late.
You are actually right on time.
I thought you said 6. And you knew I'd be half an hour late.
But it's only 6:24, so technically, you're early.
That scared me.
Madame,
Thank you.
to you, Allie, I could not be more proud.
Cheers. I love you so much.
I love you too. So, I made us reservations at Scopa, and I thought maybe we could go ice skating after?
Ice skating?
Too Christmassy?
What? No, I don't have a problem with Christmas.
Says the girl whose favorite Christmas character is Scrooge.
Because I think he's misunderstood.
Perhaps, but for the record, you have turned down every Christmas-related activity I have ever invited you to.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
No, I let you put your decorations up in my house.
Yeah, and it was like pulling teeth.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, but you know what? None of that matters, because we finally get to spend our first Christmas together. First of many, I hope.
The thing is I'm...
Starving. Yeah, don't worry. I ordered appetizers ahead of time.
No, it's not. The cheese plate?
No Gouda, sub brie, extra bread, just like you like it. Shall we?
I'm thinking maybe the gnocchi.
Josh, I have something to tell you. I'm working Christmas Eve.
I thought you had the whole week off before you start the new job.
Oh, Dr. Chan needed someone to cover for him so he could spend time with his kids.
I already told my family you'd be coming.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I will make it up to you. I promise.
I realize that Christmas is tough for you, and I want to be sensitive to that.
And I appreciate that so much, but I'm fine. It's just, I'm not sure I'm ready to trade in the ER for a desk job.
Wait, you're not taking the promotion?
Oh, no. I mean, part of my 10-year plan. It's just, I thought maybe I could pick up a couple extra shifts in the ER a few times a week.
We barely have enough time to spend together, and you only have one job.
We will make it work. You know that my career has always been...
Your first priority.
You just... don't get it.
What don't I get? Being passionate about my job?
Listen, I didn't say that. I didn't mean to.
I am passionate about my career, okay? But I'm also passionate about us.
I know you are, and so am I. I mean, I brought you flowers, didn't I?
I don't know how we're gonna make this work.
What?
We talked about things finally changing, about finally being able to have a stable relationship. I thought you wanted that too.
I do. I'm just trying to juggle everything.
That's the problem. There isn't room for all of it. I hoped that one day our priorities would align. I'm not sure they will.
I'm not sure they will either.
I wish you could see that there's more to life than just work.
And I wish that you could see that there's more to work than just work.
Merry Christmas, Allie. Your patients are lucky to have you.
Looked like you were in a hurry, so I wrapped this up for you. 1 cheese plate, no Gouda, sub, brie with extra bread.
Thanks.
Seems like a perfect night for ice skating. Do you have any plans?
Just work. Thanks again.
Oh, you're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yoo-hoo! Allie!
Good morning, Mrs. Blake.
Happy holidays. Although, doesn't look very happy over here, does it? Once again, you're the only neighbor who hasn't decorated their yard. They can fine you for that, you know.
I'm pretty sure that's not a thing.
Since you could clearly use some holiday cheer, I brought you over some homemade Christmas cookies.
Thanks.
No tree? Oh my goodness. How can you celebrate Christmas without a tree?
This is my first week off in years, and I have a lot more important things to do than to get a tree that I'm gonna have to just throw out in a week, along with all these silly decorations that Josh put up.
Alrighty, dear. I'll leave you to it.
Wait, sorry. Josh and I broke up.
Oh, no. He was such a wonderful boy, always helping me in with my groceries. Poor thing. It must be extra depressing with the lack of a tree. Don't worry, I have some extra tinsel I can bring over when you get one.
Oh, you don't have to.
I'll bring it by. Now, dry those eyes and go eat those Christmas cookies.
Dr. Morgan, you're back.
Hey, Stacy.
How was your celebratory dinner last night? Oh, you two are the cutest couple. I would do anything to have a relationship like this too.
Unless you're here to drop off an early Christmas present for me, you need to go home.
I had some free time on my hands, so I figured I would come and see if anyone needed a hand.
You do realize we had a leading the ER party for you yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Josh off work?
Okay, come here a second. Josh and I broke up.
What? Oh my gosh, Allie. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I don't know. Yeah, no. I just need to be here. I need to work.
Okay, listen. Are you sure that it's a breakup and not just a fight? Maybe you two just need a little bit of space.
He said he doesn't think our priorities are ever gonna align. I'm pretty sure that's a breakup.
Well, I'm off in 5 minutes. Why don't you come with me to the Christmas tree lighting?
Yeah, that's gonna be a big no.
Listen, it'll take your mind off things. Plus, I have your gift in my car, and it may or may not be new orthopedic shoes.
Shoes?
It's Christmas carols, kids making crafts.
Every year, my parents and I would sit at the craft table and make an ornament.
That sounds so special.
Yeah, it was actually one of my last memories I have with them. If only I kept those ornaments.
I'm so sorry, Allie. I didn't realize. You know what? Let's just go back to my place and make some brownie sundaes.
No, I'm fine. They were happy memories, and besides, I am actually having a lot of fun.
Allie Morgan having fun at a Christmas event? Who would have thought? This guy.
Not Josh, that's for sure.
Well, see, you're proving him wrong.
Yeah, good point. I have to prove him wrong.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Yes. He thinks I'm this workaholic with no Christmas spirit, when in actuality, I am a workaholic with tons of Christmas spirit.
Okay, I feel like you missed the point there a little bit.
Would you like a paper and a pencil?
What's the paper for?
It's to write your Christmas checklist, all the activities that you're going to do in the next week to get into the Christmas spirit.
Perfect. I will take one. Maybe I don't have to make an actual list, I could just wing it.
Just wing it? You never just winged anything in your entire life. Don't think I forgot about that improv class you took where you prepared all of your scenes ahead of time.
Yeah, and it worked, kind of.
Did it?
Fine.
Are you copying off a child?
I don't know what's right.
Just think about all those happy memories with your family and all the activities Josh always wanted to do with you.
All right, everyone. It's time for the lighting of the tree.
If this doesn't prove to Josh that I have Christmas spirit, I don't know what will.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes!
Done.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Where is it?
Is this yours?
I think you lost this.
Yes. This is my Christmas checklist. I'm really, really into Christmas. Deck the halls, am I right?
Well, then I'm glad I found it. By the way, I'm Gabe.
I'm Allie. This is Dawn.
It's nice to meet you, Allie. Dawn.
Gabe, I found your size in the back. Just return them back to me when you're done. Oh, do you two ladies also need to rent a pair?
Skating is always more fun in a group.
Weren't you my server the other night?
I was. You decided to go ice skating after all.
Oh, well, I think we're actually gonna head because it's not the best weather for ice skating.
Oh, please.
The snow.
Well, doesn't the new and improved Allie want to go skating with our charming friend? It would check an item off your list.
You know what? Sure. Let's do it.
Great, well, follow me. I'll get you ladies set up.
Okay, I think I've had enough. I am gonna go get some hot chocolate before I do some damage.
I'll come with you.
No, stay. Have fun.
Ooh, I love this song. My dad used to listen to the Elvis version.
It's one of my favorites, too. I'd say it's in my top 20 Christmas songs.
Top 20.
But between all the different renditions of all the classics, there are over 1 million Christmas songs. Top 20 is very high on the list.
Big Christmas music fan, huh?
Aren't you? Didn't you just say you were really, really into Christmas?
To be honest, this whole loving Christmas thing is pretty recent. Tonight, to be exact.
Well, then. I'm glad you are finally in the Christmas spirit. That usually doesn't happen to the end of the movie when all hope is lost.
Yeah, well, maybe I just lost it all a little sooner.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was very dramatic. It's just my boyfriend and I, we recently broke up. Hence the whole new and improved Allie thing.
I'm sorry. But I am glad.
No. I'm not telling you this because I want you to date me.
I was trying to say, I'm glad that you were inspired to improve yourself.
Huh.
You see, I believe we could all use a little inspiration like that sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's getting late. And the wind looks like it's picking up, so. Thank you for helping me cross another thing off my list. Have a wonderful Christmas. Bye now.
Morning, Allie.
Morning, Bill. Could I get a...
Allie,
Ah!
what a nice surprise. Do you come here often?
I do, although I've never seen you here before.
Gabe only started a few weeks ago, but it's like he's been here forever. The customers love that smile.
And I haven't been here for a few weeks, right? Well, I'm sorry for making that weird.
Well, you weren't making it weird at all. What can I get you? Can I recommend my most favorite drink? A delicious peppermint hot cocoa. Extra marshmallows.
You know, I'm not the biggest hot chocolate fan, so I will just take a latte.
Who doesn't like hot chocolate?
Me.
Okay, Ebenezer. Is there one latte coming up?
Thank you.
So how's the list coming along?
You know, it's actually a little too ambitious to do it all before Christmas. So my new idea, a new plan, was to go to the hospital and pick up a couple more shifts, but there's none of those available either.
You don't seem like the kind of person who gives up on things that easily.
Well, I'm not. I've actually never given up on anything in my life.
So what happened to the new and improved Christmas-loving Allie?
You know, this celebrating the holiday thing, I haven't done in many years, so I don't even really know where to start.
May I? The list.
Oh, yeah, ambitious here.
Ice skating. Christmas party, build a gingerbread house, buy a Christmas tree and decorate it. Bake Christmas cookies, go caroling, decorate a Yule log.
Too ambitious, right?
Actually, I have some friends throwing a Christmas party tonight, and we're decorating gingerbread houses. What do you say?
I appreciate the invite. It's just, like I said before, I'm really not looking to date.
Neither am I.
Oh, you sure you don't want peppermint in this? It just seems so boring.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
You know, I know what'll spice it up. Excuse me.
that's actually really impressive.
Gabe, could you go grab us some more almond milk from the back?
Of course.
God, I love that guy. You should go to the party with him. He invited me too, but I have to work.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Gabe. You know, if your friends wouldn't mind having me there, I would love to come to the party with you.
That's great. You are gonna love them. It starts at 4:30 p.m. sharp.
Wow, 4:30. It's kind of on the early side, but I'm excited.
Christmas cookie?
These are your friends?
Not who you were expecting.
It's even better than I imagined.
So, Allie, how long have you and Gabe known each other?
We just met yesterday.
Whoa, you are moving fast.
Now, Eleanor, Al and I are just friends.
Oh, yeah, that's what Paul and I used to tell people. Isn't that right, Paul?
Huh?
We used to tell people that we were only friends.
Ah, yes. That's right, Mamacita.
Oh, you're so romantic. So, Allie, what do you do for work?
I am a doctor.
A doctor? Wow, did you hear that, Paul?
What? You have to speak up?
I'm almost yelling. Is your hearing aid on?
I don't know what I would do without this woman, huh? 56 years, and she's just as gorgeous as the day I met her, right?
Sorry for the mess. We're currently understaffed, and my boss is spending the holidays in Barbados, so please bear with me. I don't usually do the interviews.
You're doing great.
Thanks. So, the agency didn't send me much. What experience do you have?
Oh, I've done a little bit of everything, but mostly I'd say I'm a teacher.
Wow, that's great. I used to want to be a teacher.
Oh, there's nothing like having the privilege of helping someone reach their full potential.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Well, this job isn't quite as rewarding as teaching. It's a lot of scheduling and filing and handling the phones. Do you have any experience answering calls?
Oh, I've been answering calls since long before you were born.
Here's the thing, Maureen. We really need someone who will thrive in a fast-paced environment and not let anything fall through the cracks.
Oh, well, I don't miss much, Josh. For example, at the rate you're drinking that coffee, you clearly didn't sleep well last night, which is why you just put the Athlete's Foot campaign materials into the Floss campaign folder. Oh, and that phone call that you're waiting for, I'd recommend that you just call them yourself. You know, behind every fear, there's a miracle happening. Now, I know I'm a little bit older than your other candidates, but I'm a fast learner, and I can do a lot here. Christmas cookie?
When can you start?
You know, that was actually one of my favorite Christmas parties I've ever been to. Plus, it saved me from eating way too much cheese and blubbering through 90s rom-coms.
Well, I'm glad I could get your mind off things. And check 2 items off your list.
Oh, we only have 6 left to go.
We?
Yeah, I think we make a good team, don't you?
I guess we do. What's next on the list?
Tomorrow is Christmas tree shopping. Care to join?
I do love Christmas tree shopping. There's nothing like the smell of fresh pine on a Christmas tree lot to put you in the holiday spirit.
Oh, no, I was thinking of getting one of those tabletop tree things from the store.
When was the last time you were actually at a Christmas tree lot?
A very long time ago.
I see it as my duty, as your recently appointed Christmas list partner, to take you to one. You don't like any of these. What about this one? Picture perfect.
No, that's not the one.
You know, for someone who had their heart set on a tabletop tree, less than 24 hours ago, you sure have a specific vision.
Now that is a tree.
That pink thing? Is that even a real tree?
Yes, it's called a flock tree. It's just like the real ones, except it's covered in pink powder.
I didn't take you for a pink flocked tree type of girl.
We had this tradition in my family, and every year someone different got to choose a tree. My dad would always choose the picture-perfect classic one, and then my mom would choose the smaller, more sparse one that she thought no one was going to buy.
You chose this.
Pink thing.
My parents hated it. They'd practically beg me just to find a normal green tree. But then I'd throw a little tantrum, and they eventually gave in.
Sounds like they were great parents.
They were. They were.
So, going for the normal tree?
Absolutely.
Hurry up, Daddy!
Oh, slow down, Michaela.
There has to be a way to make it work. I love her too much.
Right. But again, which tree were you thinking?
Sorry. I don't mean to keep talking about it.
You can talk about her all you want. After everything you've done for me, I'm happy to listen.
I appreciate it. Do you know what? Maureen's right. I need to call her.
Who's Maureen?
Oh, she is this...
All right. Look, Josh, I love Allie. I do. But I also think you guys clearly have some things to work through, okay?
We both said things in the heat of the moment that we didn't mean.
I don't know. In my experience, sometimes the things we say in the heat of the moment tend to have a little bit of truth to them.
Uncle Josh!
Just don't sweep it under the rug, okay? That's all I'm saying. Learn from it.
It's Allie! Can I go say hi?
Oh, she looks a little busy, honey.
All right.
Maybe next time.
All right.
Maybe he's a friend?
That I've never met before? Hey, I think I saw some hot cider back there. Who wants some?
Me!
Ooh, hot cider. Let's do that.
One more item checked off.
Well, I should get going.
Unless you want to stay and bake Christmas cookies with me. It's the next thing on the list. Never mind. I'm sure you have a million things to do other than bake Christmas cookies with me.
I'd love to make Christmas cookies with you.
Great. Although I should warn you, I'm out of almost every ingredient. The recipe calls for 2 eggs, and I only have 1.
I'm not sure we can mess up Christmas cookies.
You clearly haven't tried the macaroni and cheese.
Right. Now that we've let the flaxseed powder soak, it's created a gelatin that we can use as a substitute for the second egg.
How I had flax seeds, I have no idea.
Now we mix all the ingredients together. Never can use too much sugar, am I right?
I gotta say, I'm really impressed with your baking skills. I'm more of a friend of the house taste tester type, if you will.
Well, as someone who loves to cook, I very much see the value in people like you.
Josh would love this. Sorry, it's just Christmas and cookies are 2 of his favorite things.
Did he cook for you often?
All the time. He was obsessed with those cooking competitions, and he would follow all the challenges that the contestants had. And it was my job to taste everything and give my critiques. And most of the time, my notes were that I wanted more because everything was so delicious. He would be shocked to know that I was making Christmas cookies.
I'm so sorry, Allie. I know how much you must miss him.
I do. Thank you.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
I'll be right back.
I brought tinsel.
Mrs. Blake!
I see you got a tree. I saw all these ornaments. I thought someone must have broken in.
Santa.
Oh, Allie. Always overreacting.
Hello. I'm Gabe.
It's very nice to meet you, Gabe.
And it's nice to meet you too, Bernadette.
Have we met before?
Your name is on your bag.
Of course, silly me.
I just put the cookies in the oven. I'm gonna go clean up.
That was fast, but good for you getting back on the horse.
Oh, no, he's just my friend.
Just friends. I doubt that.
Well, we are actually really busy baking cookies, so there's nothing else you need.
Course. In addition to the tinsel, I put in some lights. You might need something to fill up that gap.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Nice to meet you, Gabe. I'll be back later for some of those cookies.
Please do. Oh, and I should mention, there are walnuts in them.
I'm glad you said something. I'm allergic to walnuts.
You never can be too careful.
What a gentleman. You two enjoy those cookies.
Sorry about that. She doesn't really understand boundaries.
Sorry about what? I always love meeting new people, and she sure seems to be an interesting one at that.
Not sure that's the word I would use to describe her, but sure. Interesting works.
She means well. I find that when people are overly critical of others, it's because they're actually quite unhappy themselves. I'll bet there's more to her than she lets on.
Maybe. Wow, those cookies smell amazing.
Good. I'm glad you think so. Because we've made a lot of frosting to do.
Actually, we don't. I have a plan. It's cookie time.
He looks really nice.
What are you gonna draw? You gonna draw a heart? Oh, that looks so cool. Sure, wanna use some green? You guys are so talented. Yours looks way better than mine.
These look really good. They smell really good, too. Did you make all these, Allie?
Yeah, I mean, Gabe helped a little bit.
Okay, you two. I'm gonna go and finish my rounds.
He's just a friend.
No judgment here.
I promise.
I'm just happy to see you smiling again. And I will come check on you guys later. Save me a cookie, okay, guys?
Bye.
I'm starting to understand why everyone loves Christmas. You know, the smell of pine, baking cookies.
Maybe you're not as devoid of Christmas cheer as you once thought.
Just wish I would have realized that before my breakup.
It's not too late, you know. You should call him.
There's no point. He made it very clear that this relationship was not working for him.
From everything you've told me, Josh seems to be a really good guy. Don't give up on him just yet.
I never gave up on him. I gave up on us.
Well, I thought Allie didn't give up on anything.
You know, for not being in a relationship, you sure have a lot of relationship advice.
I still have a lot of relationships, just not romantic ones.
I'm sorry. Your breakup sounds like it was really bad.
Who said anything about a breakup?
Well, I just assumed, I mean, usually after a bad breakup, people are afraid to fall in love again.
True. Hold that thought. Look, sometimes a breakup only happens because people are afraid to stay in love.
I never doubted my love for Josh. I still love Josh. I just can't give him what he wants.
Like what?
Like marriage.
That's not something you want.
No, of course it is, but why rush? You know, marriage just makes everything seem so serious.
You said you've been together 3 years. Seems serious to me.
Yeah, but it gets really serious when you're married and living together, and then next thing you know, you're having your first argument about who unloaded the dishwasher last, and then whose sibling is going to be the first godparent to your firstborn.
That's oddly specific.
I've had some time to think this through.
Fair enough. But don't you think that part of the reason that your relationship didn't work out is because you were afraid of what might happen if it did?
Why would I be afraid?
Sometimes when we lose people we love, it can be scary.
No. No, I just think our lives are not matched up. It's that heartbreakingly simple.
Nothing is ever that simple.
How did you do this? How are we talking about my love life again?
Call him.
Fine. Fine.
Now, what's next on your list?
Next thing on the list, caroling. I actually found a group online that's going tomorrow night. And out of all the things on this list, please don't make me go alone.
I've been told I have an angelic voice.
Hi, Josh. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Stacy.
Let me guess, an early Christmas present for Dr. Morgan?
Actually...
I'll make sure she gets it.
Hey, Don. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Josh. Stacy, can you put that behind the desk and I'll grab it at the end of my shift, okay?
Of course, Dr. Jackson.
Do you have a second to chat?
We gotta make it fast. I got 15 minutes and a Cubano sandwich with my name on it. Literally, the people here are ruthless.
I really appreciate you getting that box to Allie. I was gonna drop it off at her place, but I wouldn't want to interrupt her with anyone.
Interrupt her with anyone?
I saw her at the Christmas tree lot. She was buying a Christmas tree. She never gets a tree.
So you didn't want to interrupt her with a tree?
She wasn't alone when I saw her. She was with some extremely good-looking guy. That smile.
Oof, yeah, you mean Gabe.
Wow, so she's moved on already. Where did she even find this guy? A cologne ad?
Okay, I can't get in the middle of this. You know that because Allie is my best friend.
I know. I'm sorry. I just...
But between us, as far as I know, there's nothing romantic going on between them. But if there were, you already made that decision when you walked out of that restaurant.
What decision, Dawn? I was just looking for a little balance.
Balance and Allie don't go together. You and I know that better than anyone.
I also know it's not healthy for her to never take any time off. Everybody needs a break.
I agree.
Exactly. And I want to be in a relationship where both people are fighting to make it work, not just me. Maybe I'm foolish to think she'd change.
Oh, hey, she did buy a Christmas tree, didn't she?
Dr. Jackson, to the nursing
already? I gotta go. The new nurse Zeke doesn't know how to put vitals in the computer yet.
Thank you for talking to me. I know how much you love Allie, and I'm really glad she has you.
No, I love you both. Take care of yourself. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Oh.
Looking good, Allie. Need any help here? Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
I thought you could use a little pick-me-up.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Maureen. It smells incredible. Oh, that's delicious. What is in that?
Just lots of love. And sugar. There's lots of sugar in there.
Is there anything else?
No, thanks. Actually, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do you think people can really change?
I think that's one of the best things about humanity. Every moment is a gift. A second chance to be the best version of yourself. I don't think people can change. I know they can.
Excuse me. Maureen?
I knew you couldn't resist a hot chocolate.
With peppermint, please, and extra marshmallows. Oh. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Just checking up on you and just seeing how everything's going.
Fantastic, actually. Yesterday, Allie and I were making cookies. Well, I was making cookies. Allie was sitting there pretending to help me. I guess you had to be there.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're making progress. But please don't forget that we can't stay past Christmas. That's not an option.
Why would I stay past Christmas? I just told you everything's moving along quite well.
Remember, it's good to be generous with your love, but be careful with your heart. No matter how much you grow to love it here, this is not your home.
Maureen, would I be having my halo polished if I wasn't planning on returning ASAP? That thing was starting to turn green. Thank you. That doesn't mean you and I can't still go caroling. I'll bet the weather is going to clear up any moment.
I'm freezing. Can we go?
Come on now. Just because the Noel at all is canceled, and there's a giant storm coming through, doesn't mean we should just give up.
I think that's exactly what it means.
Follow me.
Wait.
Nothing beats Christmas in a small town. Streets full of shoppers, snow on the ground. Town square red and green, stocked full of life. Yes, it's just as good as it sounds. Nothing beats Christmas in a small town.
Everybody give it up for Joey, visiting us all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico. What a decent rendition of a beautiful classic. How's everybody doing out there? Let's keep this show moving. Coming up next to the stage, we have Allie Morgan. Allie Morgan, come on up.
Wait, how is that possible?
I know a guy. And don't worry. It's just like caroling, just alone, in front of an audience.
No, what? No. No, absolutely not. I am not going up there.
Allie Morgan, is that you back there? Get on up here.
That's your cue.
Okay, oh no. If I'm going up there, you're going up there.
I just haven't warmed up my fingers yet.
Look, there's an extra guitar. You said you played.
The harp.
There's strings on it. How different could they be?
I don't know, just look. Something has been a little bit off for me today, and I just don't know how well I'll perform right now.
Please. Please don't make me go up there alone. Please?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Can you use the guitar for the next song?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Godspeed.
By the way, what song did you sign me up for?
Don't worry, you'll love it.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Give it up for Allie Morgan and her guitar player. Great job, guys. Thank you. Off you go. Thanks so much. I'm your host, Angelina. We're going to take a brief intermission, but before we do, I have a few quick announcements. To the owner of a sled with a red-nosed reindeer, you left your nose light on.
Perfect. Now just add a new column. Great. And you just successfully created a spreadsheet.
Wow, you're a great teacher, and I should know.
Yeah, well, you make it easy. Why did you stop teaching anyway?
Oh, I didn't. I might not be teaching in a school right now, but teaching is a calling. You never really stop. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh. Yeah, I used to think that, but, you know, life happens.
And what happened to your life?
I was 2 semesters away from finishing my master's when my little brother got laid off, a week after he found out he was having a baby. So this job offer came along and it felt like a sign, and I made a sharp turn into advertising, planning to only work here for a year to help Seth and my sister-in-law get up on their feet.
That was very selfless of you.
Oh, he'd have done it for me. Anyway, somehow a year turned into 7.
You know, it's never too late to take another sharp turn.
Oh, I have put so much time into this job, I'd be lost if I had to start over.
Well, sometimes you have to get lost to find the path that you were meant to be on. Well, it's getting late. I better let you get going.
Yeah, got a big day with the niece tomorrow. Better get some rest. Hey, thanks for the chat. You always give the best advice.
Of course. Oh, by the way, have you heard from Allie?
Nope. All signs are pointing towards that not working out.
I'm sorry to hear that. But you know, signs can only point in the direction that humans place them. Have a good night.
Wow, you are a very impressive Yule log decorator.
You should see my macrame Christmas ornaments.
Shall we?
Allie! Oh, Michaela, I've missed you so much.
Oh, and somehow you've grown since the last time I've seen you.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Hi. It's really nice to see you too.
And you made a Yule log, wow.
Believe it or not, I'm trying to get better at enjoying the holiday season.
That's great, Al.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Josh, this is my friend Gabe. Gabe, Josh.
Hi.
I love your Christmas ornament.
Thanks. Uncle Josh just got it for me. I almost chose a stegosaurus in a Santa hat, but I like the angel more.
You have very good taste.
Well, we don't want to keep you guys. It was good seeing you.
All right, everybody, it's that time. We'll be starting our annual wreath-making contest in 5 minutes. So if you signed up, please head on over.
Uncle Josh, it's time. Allie, are you going to stay and cheer Uncle Josh and me on? Please?
We should stay, Allie. Maybe I'll sign up.
Oh, adults don't usually compete on their own. It's more for the kids.
Somebody sounds scared. Feeling a little rusty.
Well, I can't say I've ever made a wreath before, but I'm not too worried about it.
Well, I hope this goes better than that 2003 sledding competition where you broke your arm.
What? You told him about that?
I don't think so. Really, we should get going.
No, trust me. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go sign up. May the best man win.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Okay, you grab me. Hey, you gotta watch that.
Put the angel on top.
Is that Santa?
Only 10 seconds left, everyone. And that's time. Hands up, pine cones down. Scores are in, and the winning team this year is Michaela and Josh with their angelic wreath.
Thank you. That's all right.
First place, good job.
Yeah, what I never told you was that all those nights you were working late, I was actually sneaking off to practice my wreath-making skills.
Good job, Gabe.
Yeah, hope you had some fun.
No. Not at all, actually. I have no idea what happened.
Wait, Gabe, what happened to your hands?
Oh, looks like you must have scraped it on a pine cone or something.
What is that?
I would go get that checked out. You don't want it getting infected.
Yeah, there's a first aid table right over there.
No. It's nothing. I didn't get a pine cone injury. Probably wouldn't hurt to get it checked out.
Allie, are you coming to Christmas Eve this year? You said you were definitely coming this year. Remember?
I wish I could, but I'm working.
Well, we should get going. Michaela and I have a ton of cookies to bake. I hope you have a great Christmas, Al.
I hope you do too. By the way, he's just a friend.
Gabriel! Okay, if you want to go this way.
Maureen?
Hello, Gabriel.
I thought that was you on the loudspeaker. What are you doing here?
I needed to talk to you, and you already went ice skating.
Good. I need to talk to you, too. You know, lately, my powers have been acting a little weird. First, when I tried to change the weather to caroling, and then to today. Look at this. At the wreath-making contest.
Oh, who knew wreath-making was such an extreme sport?
I didn't even know I could get hurt. Do you know what's going on?
Well, think about it, Gabriel. What makes an angel lose their powers?
I don't know. It's never happened to me before.
Your powers only work when you use them in a selfless manner. Are you?
Must just be a glitch or something.
I also wanted to remind you that we're leaving promptly Christmas Day.
I hear you. Nice ears.
A little ticklish.
Oh, hey, let me see. Okay, good. And you got a candy cane for being such a good patient.
This is incredible.
Sir? Sir? Sir, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. What happened? I don't understand.
He's saying his blood sugar is too low.
Okay. Here. Sir, eat this.
No se preocupa. Tu ficar bem.
He's gonna be fine. Go find some juice or anything with sugar in it.
I'm on it.
Sir, it's okay. Just breathe. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Just breathe.
You were amazing back there.
Me? I'm still shocked that you knew how to speak Portuguese.
Just something I picked up along my travels. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just, that scene back there just brought up some stuff that I hadn't had to think of for a while.
Your parents.
Yeah. They died in a car crash when I was 8 years old. And the other driver fainted because he had low blood sugar.
I can't even imagine. I am so sorry, Allie.
Worst Christmas ever.
So much weight. So much weight. What a challenge for someone so young. But look at you. Look at the life that you have created for yourself. All on your own.
Well, not all on my own. After the crash, I moved in with my grandmother. My life has consisted mostly of frozen dinners and work until I met Josh. He convinced me to move into my grandmother's house and make it my own and finally sit down for a home-cooked meal. He showed me what I needed without me even knowing I needed it.
Twice in 1 week. How lucky am I?
Dr. Winchester, what are you doing here?
I pulled over when I saw the ambulance, but they told me everything's been taken care of by a Dr. Morgan. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, well, we were just here. It was nothing.
Nothing. She was amazing.
I don't doubt that for a second.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be in Palm Springs right now?
Yeah, there were a few hiccups with the sale of my practice, so I delayed the trip. I'm George Winchester, by the way.
Gabe, nice to meet you.
Have we met before?
I don't think so. Huh. Although I have been told I have a familiar face.
So how does it feel to finally have some time off?
It was tough at first, but I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. I've also decided to pick up a couple shifts in the ER each week.
It's hard to leave patient care for a desk job. I was never able to do it. When's your next shift?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve? You're young. You should be out celebrating with friends, not pulling an all-nighter.
Well, what can I say? I'm my father's daughter.
Well, your father always prioritized time with family over work. He'd rearrange his schedule like crazy, so he never missed a Christmas with you. Made all of us doctors appreciate the work-life balance a bit more, too. Let an old man with nothing to do cover your shift.
Really?
Absolutely. And then you two can spend Christmas Eve together.
That's very nice of you.
But I have one condition.
What's that?
Think about whether this promotion is actually what you want.
I promise.
Then it's settled. Nice to see you, Allie.
Nice to see you.
And it's nice to finally meet Allie's boyfriend.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Take care.
Okay, so why am I here? It sounded serious on the phone. Wait, Did you and Gabe elope?
No, not even close. I wanted to be the one to tell you in person, but I turned down the promotion.
Ah, thank goodness.
What?
I knew you wouldn't be happy in a desk job. You're meant to be with patients.
Why didn't you say anything?
I tried. You needed to realize it on your own.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's enough about me. How are you?
Good. My brother is in town. We're gonna volunteer down at the soup kitchen together. He does it every year. What? Just say it.
Josh volunteers there every year.
I've never seen you this distressed. Josh is such a good guy.
Yeah.
But speaking of Josh, he brought this.
Wait, you saw him? How'd he look? Sad? Wow, this is really light. For a 3-year relationship, I shouldn't leave much behind. It's weird. I always told Josh that I didn't want to get married because I was waiting for my schedule to change.
Oh, it makes sense. I mean, you were working almost all overnights.
Yeah, but now I realize that was just an excuse. I love him so much and I want to marry him. I'm scared.
Allie, Josh loves you so much. Just call him. Please.
Josh, anything you need, we're here for you.
Hey, thanks, guys.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you for a new book recommendation.
I'm actually rereading A Christmas Carol. Scrooge? Misunderstood. In many ways, he actually inspires me.
Really?
Seriously, yeah. I mean, he starts out bitter and greedy, and in a matter of days, he totally transforms. Dickens has this great line. He says, he became better than his word. And at this time of year, isn't that what we're all, striving for?
Okay, you've convinced me.
So how's work? Got any big projects coming up?
Yeah. A big campaign for a new high-end dog clothing line.
Wow, that's great, Josh.
Doggies got to stay fashionable.
No, they don't. It's pointless. I mean, don't get me wrong, who doesn't love a golden doodle in a teddy bear costume?
So cute.
I'm not passionate about my job. Allie's right.
Have you heard anything from her since you ran into each other?
No, nothing. I'm sure she's having tons of Christmas fun with Gabe.
Didn't she say Gabe's just a friend?
Well, of course she did. What was she supposed to say?
Before your fight, wasn't Allie telling you how in love she is with you?
Well, yes, but it obviously wasn't enough to fight for our relationship. I mean, she wouldn't even come to Christmas Eve. That is not a lot to ask.
Maybe not to us. Christmas is some of the best memories from my childhood and yours. But for Allie, it's some of the worst.
You're right. I should have been more sensitive to that. And she's right. I've been putting my dreams to the side. But you know what? That ends now. It's time to make a huge change.
A huge change? What's that mean?
It's time for me to become as good as my word.
Man, it's slow, even for Christmas Eve. Can I have my jacket? I'm gonna take 10.
Of course.
Oh, hello.
Maureen, happy Christmas Eve. Peppermint hot chocolate.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So, how are things with Allie?
Not great. I hate to say it, but I don't think it's gonna work out with her and Josh.
Well, you seem devastated.
Well, they're clearly not meant to be together. She passed on the promotion, and she's going to work back in the ER.
Is that so?
I think that my mission was actually just to get Allie in the Christmas spirit. Which I've done.
Great. We leave tomorrow morning.
Maureen, I've decided to continue my stay through Christmas and continue my relationship with Allie.
I told you that's not an option.
I don't care if I'm stripped of my wings or if I lose all of my abilities. I am willing to sacrifice whatever I must for Allie.
Giving up all your gifts that allow you to help thousands of people. in order for you to pursue an unattainable relationship, tell me, is that a sacrifice that comes from a place of love or a place of pride?
We have an undeniable connection between us. What am I supposed to do? Walk away from that?
My sweet Gabriel, there's no doubt that there is a connection. But that's not why you're here. Your purpose is to help Allie, not fall in love with her.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
I've had my fair share of ups and downs. I'm telling you right now to open your eyes.
To what?
To what's in front of you. Do you think it's a coincidence that Allie keeps running into Dr. Winchester?
Sometimes a coincidence is just that.
We both know that that's not true. We are constantly being presented with unexpected opportunities.
What opportunities? Dr. Winchester sold his practice already.
Did he? I think you're so wrapped up in your emotions that you forgot to listen.
Doesn't matter. There's nowhere Allie would rather work than the ER.
I'm not so sure about that. And how do you think she'll react when she finds out what you do for work? When she learns the truth? Your mission is not complete, and it won't be until you accept the truth. It's not you that Allie loves.
Wrong.
The number you have reached is disconnected.
Hi, Mrs. Blake.
Hello, Allie.
I just came to drop your tote off.
Oh. Wow, Christmas decor and music. Someone's mixing it up.
It's my dad's favorite album.
My daughter's too. Used to play it for her when she was a baby. Elvis could always get her to stop crying.
You have a daughter? Mrs. Blake?
I did. She passed away some years ago.
I am so sorry. I had no idea.
I never talk about her to anyone. Figure the less people know, the easier it is.
Well, if you ever do want to talk about her, I'd love to listen. I lost my parents when I was young, so I know how lonely it can be.
Oh, Allie, I think I may have misjudged you. There's just something about you that
reminds you of her?
No, it's not that. It reminds me of the person she could have become. I think your parents would be very proud of the woman you've become.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So, did you get a tree topper? An angel, perhaps?
They were all out. I used to have one around here, but I can't find it anywhere.
Well, I thought you didn't own any ornaments.
It's actually the one thing I kept of my parents. Every year, Josh would make me throw it up on one of my houseplants just so that the place wasn't entirely devoid of Christmas cheer. Okay. We are done.
You think your parents would like it?
I know they would.
Now, we just need some presents. How about this?
Oh, that's just a box that Josh dropped off at the hospital.
It's a box. It'll do. Just gotta wrap it up.
Actually, you know what? I think the tree topper might be in here. Here it is.
Beautiful.
My parents. All I ever did was love me. I'm sorry.
You are the most determined woman I have ever met. If you want something, go
No.
and get it.
No, it's too late.
It's never too late for a Christmas
He
miracle.
deserves someone better. Someone who will make ornaments with him and go to his family's house for dinner.
And maybe the old Allie wouldn't have done either. The Allie I know would.
He didn't even give me his number.
And maybe you do it the old-fashioned way. Everyone loves a grand gesture.
Oh, what if he doesn't want to see me?
Allie, there is no one in the whole world who wouldn't be thrilled to see you. This last week with you has been one of the best in my whole life. And selfishly, I want to hold on to that. But it's time for you to take this next step on your own.
I don't know what to say. This week has been so special to me. And I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you.
Yes, you could. You did. And you deserve to be happy.
I do too. Are you busy next week? Could I take you for lunch and let you know how it went?
I'm leaving town tomorrow.
For how long? Will I ever see you again?
I guarantee it.
Thank you. For everything. I know I might not have it all figured out yet, but I know I can make it work.
Sometimes the answers are right in front of us. We're constantly being presented with unexpected opportunities. You sure have been running into Dr. Winchester a lot lately.
Yeah, well, that's just a coincidence.
I don't believe in those.
Hi.
Hi. I tried calling. Your phone was disconnected.
Yeah, the agency doesn't let you keep your company phone after you quit.
What are you talking about?
You were right. I wasn't passionate about my career. I'm going back to UVM to finish my degree and start teaching.
Josh, that's amazing.
And I've already got some job interviews lined up for the fall, thanks to this new friend at work. She used to be a teacher, so how's that for a coincidence?
Yeah, there's no such thing as coincidences. I am so sorry about everything. I was scared with how much I loved you and how much it would hurt if I ever lost you.
You'll never lose me. And I'm sorry, too.
I always say that I have no family. That's not true. You are my family.
I never should have made you choose between me and your career. I would gladly give up all Christmases and nights together if it meant not having to live one more day without you.
Well, you might not have to. I spoke with Dr. Winchester and I asked him what he thought about me taking over his practice. It's still really early and we're figuring things out, but it's looking promising.
Wow. Allie, that's... Congratulations. So, I'm assuming this means you'll stay for dinner?
Absolutely. Oh, and I'm free tomorrow. And the day after that.
Our first Christmas together.
Our first Christmas. I missed you.
I'm sorry. I should probably listen to your guidance more often. But I'm glad Josh and Allie have their happy ending.
I'm pretty sure things are going to get a whole lot happier.
What do you mean?
I think we'll know soon. How are you doing?
I'm okay. But man, I finally understand what all those breakup songs are about. Love hurts.
Just remember that time heals all wounds.
I'm grateful for the time we spent together. But seeing Josh and Allie together, it's clear to me that this is how it's supposed to be.
I'm sorry I was harsh with you the other day. But I was scared that you were going to make an irreversible mistake. But it might have been part of someone's plan all along.
I guess there's only so much guidance I could give about human love if I hadn't experienced it firsthand.
The ultimate act of love is to put aside pride and giving everything to the other person. Which is exactly what you just did.
I couldn't have done it without you. No. Who was this person you fell in love with?
That was a very long time ago. Early Bronze Age of Mesopotamia. Things were a lot different back then.
Well, why don't we go grab a peppermint hot chocolate and you can fill me in?
Well, that story will have to wait for some other time. We're actually meeting someone any second now.
Hi, guys. So sorry I'm late. I didn't realize you can't ride a bicycle on a freeway.
I know you. You're the MC from the open mic.
Someone had to stop you two from kissing.
It's so embarrassing. That was my first day on the job.
Angelina, right?
That's what it says on my halo.
Well, you should have seen me on my first day. I put petroleum jelly on my toast.
Instead of in your car? That's hilarious.
Gabe, you've graduated to middle management. and you'll be helping Angelina with her first solo assignment. This has everything that you'll need for your next mission. Everybody, it's time.
Everyone, can I just have your attention for a second? There's something I just want to say. Allie Morgan.
You've helped me become the best version of myself. And I never want to spend another moment without you. Will you make me the happiest man on the planet and become my wife?
Yes. Of course I will.
Bây giờ mình sẽ tiếp tục đi in các bạn ạ.
Bây giờ các bạn mình đã tô xong.
Bây giờ mình sẽ cắt nhé các bạn ơi. Thì nó mới cắt xong ra rồi mình sẽ in các bạn ơi.
Xin chào các bạn, hôm nay mình lại tô màu và bắt đầu mình đang tô màu. Đây mình tô con zoom ong. Con ong tiếp.
Mình sẽ cắt nhau. Rồi chia các bạn ơi. Rồi viết tên các bạn ơi. Vì mình đăng ký cái giá xong các bạn thấy cái tắt đẹp hay cho mình like đăng ký kênh và tất cả các bạn rất nhiều.